Next up, let's talk about our concierge team and the services that they provide to you. The community does have a concierge team on site. The contact information is available on the screen. Hours of operation may vary, but those are also available on the screen. The services they provide are give residents and authorized visitors access to apartments. They check out keys to dog walkers, housekeepers, and visitors as necessary. Our concierge team manages the guest suite bookings for residents and their family and friends. They manage temporary access fobs and transponders for residents and those guests. Check-in, and when requested, they deliver packages and dry cleaning to residents, and then they also make sure you guys have coffee. Our community does have a guest suite available on site. Residents can book the guest suite for family and friends. The phone number and email to request to book or make that reservation is available on the screen. Price varies depending on whether or not there is a Durham Bulls game. To book a stay, you're going to contact the concierge team to confirm availability. You're going to complete the guest suite use form and return it to our concierge team. Payment is required in full upon time of booking, and your account must be settled within 24 hours of booking the reservation. In the event that you would need to cancel your reservation, we do require that you do so 7 days in advance. Otherwise, we will retain the total of a one-night stay as the cancellation fee. Smoking is not permitted. Evidence of smoking will result in a non-refundable $300 cleaning fee. The move-in and move-out process can both be rather cumbersome, so to help hash out some of the details, let's go to our next section. Preparing for move-in. Some documents you'll need in advance of your move-in date. First and foremost is renter's insurance. All leaseholders need to be listed on the policy, and Van Allen should also be added as an interested party. That way we get all notifications about coverage. There is a minimum requirement of $100,000 liability coverage. If the insurance provider needs additional details, then just ask them to call us. Electricity, you will have to provide your account number to the leasing professional prior to move-in. Internet and cable, this is not required that you set this up prior to move-in, but we do have the contact information for both of the options available on the next section. Payment, please submit your payment for the amount that is listed on your move-in email and or document. It will provide the prorated amount that is required for move-in, including any deposits, rent, fees, etc. And then key pickup. So schedule a time for your move-in orientation, key pickup, and to go through just where everything is in the community. The utilities you will need to set up prior to move-in are going to be Duke Energy. The phone number is provided on the screen. Google Fiber and Spectrum are both pre-wired in the apartment, so whichever you select, we have also provided contact information for those vendors. Water and sewer is already set up for the apartment. You don't need to set anything up. It will be billed on your ledger with your rent. It is based on your usage as it's submetered for each apartment. Renter's insurance, we do have an option where you can purchase an e-renter's plan through the property. However, you are also welcome to just add it on to whatever insurance you currently have. We just require at least $100,000 of liability coverage. At move-in, you will receive 3 keys. That will be the apartment and amenity fob that will gain you access to the amenities, all of the common spaces, as well as the buildings and your apartment. You'll receive a mailbox key for your specific apartment, as well as a parking deck transponder. The number or the count on these may vary based on the number of leaseholders in the apartment and if you have registered a vehicle for the parking deck. On the day of move-in, you will receive your inventory and condition form. This form is a checklist for new renters to complete when moving in to the unit. You're going to go through the entire apartment. You're going to mark down any scuffs, dents, stains. We do turn each apartment with each new move-in. However, it is likely that this is not a brand new apartment, so there may be some small imperfections that you do not want to be charged for upon move out. That's what this form is for. So you are going to fill out the form, return it to the office within 72 hours. This will take precedence over the blank form that you signed upon signing your lease. If no form is received, it means the resident is accepting the unit as is, so just keep that in mind. I also highly recommend taking photos. The move-out checklist is rather thorough. Feel free to pause the video and read through in detail the expectation. The community offers 2 options for lease breaks. Option 1 is an early term fee. The fee is the value of 2 months of rent plus a 60-day notice. The other option is days vacant. It's a bit more of a gamble. The total terms and requirements are provided on the screen. It also does require manager approval, so you'll need to speak to the leasing office to confirm which options is best for you, as well as which one you're going to go with. The community utilizes door-to-door trash removal. So in this next section, we will be reviewing how it works and the rules for collection, as well as the locations of our trash room, recycling room, and more specifics surrounding the rules there. Door-to-door pickup of your trash is collected Sunday through Thursday. Residents must tightly secure the trash bag and tie it in the container, and they can place another trash bag outside of the container, but only one, and it has to sit on top of the trash bin that was provided to you in your apartment. All bins must be out between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. for pickup. Those bins must be brought in by 9 a.m. the next morning. Recycling must be placed in a blue recycling bag and placed inside or on top of the trash can. And trash collection will not run on the following holidays: Easter, the 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day. Trash collection rules. All trash must be in a securely tied bag. Only 2 bags will be picked up per night. No trash bags directly on the floor. A second bag can be placed on the top of the container. Elevator 3, P2 level, has access to the loading, unloading, and cardboard recycling bins. So this is where you will move in, move out. Our apartment community is pet friendly. Here are the rules and guidelines to follow if you own a pet. Pet spa is connected to that space. So we've got some bathing tubs here, dryer, groomer, and then out this door is where you will find the dog run. Pet rules and guidelines have been provided on the screen. Important takeaways: there is no weight restriction, there's no breed restriction, there is a pet limit that you cannot exceed, and that's 2 pets per apartment. Additionally, there are fees associated with owning a pet on site, and that is a $300 non-refundable pet fee for 1 pet, $400 for 2 pets. Both of those are non-refundable. And then pet rent is $40 per month per pet. A few good neighbor guidelines to follow is be aware of your volume, both when inside your apartment as well as when you're using the amenity spaces. Make sure that radios, speakers, sound systems, your computer, your TV is at a low enough volume as to not disturb the surrounding neighbors. The community observes quiet hours from 10 p.m. till 7 a.m. each day. Any noise that is disruptive to your neighbors is subject to being reported to the office and ultimately local law enforcement. Please help keep our community clean. Balconies should not be used for storage of oversized items like bikes or indoor furniture. Just keep it tidy. And we are a non-smoking community. This means residents are not allowed to smoke inside the apartment, on their balconies, or in any of the indoor or outdoor amenity spaces. We do ask that residents report any issues that they are having with noise to local law enforcement non-emergency line. If you are not comfortable with that, we also have the ReportIt line. It is a way for residents to anonymously report things like a common area that needs maintenance, a potential rules violation, or if you just have comments, suggestions, but you don't necessarily. In order to find what events we have going on site for the month, you're going to go to the property website /P/events. There you will find a calendar of all of the events that we have throughout the month. Tuesday and Thursday, we have fitness classes. Those are listed. Additionally, we have some craft projects, Wind Down Wednesdays, food trucks. We hope to see you there soon. You can also find these events on Active Building, social media, and if you log into Community Rewards. As a resident, you are entitled to discounts at several local providers. To see what those discounts are, go to the property website, livevanalan.com/P/VIP, and that will take you to a page that has the names, the discount, and how to claim your special offer. Be sure to follow the community on social media. Scan the QR code on the screen to be linked to our Instagram, Facebook, rating and review pages, as well